welcome back to the channel, guys. As you can see, I'm in the machine shed. Hay and straw stock is all full up. We did have that cold front come through. It lasted for about 2.5 days. It's warming up now. We got a little bit of a warm spell coming through here, and then I think it's gonna get cold again. So, today's video, first off, I'm gonna start by dressing. I know I said in the end of last year there'd be a third rebaling video. Unfortunately, I did not film hardly anything after that because we were getting close to the end. I had just had so much going on with rebaling that I just forgot to film it. So I just want to come out and say, I'm gonna put the clips that I did film next here, and enjoy. All right, guys, welcome back to the final episode of rebaling. We are loading the first of 3 last deliveries. A little windy today, but not too bad. So we'll get this done. Just like about almost 40 bales left to go on this order. Everything's working. We got good hay quality. Looks like we had a mistie. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Yeah, take care of that. Good morning, guys. I'm going to try and make this the last day of rebaling. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try. So I need to get a tractor out here to go get some round bales. So here's what we got. We got one order of 160 to put in our flatbed gooseneck trailer, and another order of 125 that we're going to put in our livestock trailer, plus on the back of the dually. So for now, I'm going to put those somewhere else till the dually's available, because the dually will be busy today doing something else. But rebaling has got to get done, because got one more day after today before the weather gets bad. So yeah, we need to hurry up and get this done. So, and then rebaling 25 will be completed, and then we can focus on other things. So I'm trying to think, should I take the 560, the A, or the F20? I'll figure something out. Okay, so after that, as you saw there, that was pretty much all I got. Rebaling is done now for the year. Stuff is cleaned up, put away back there. But today's video, we're going to talk about something different. Tillage. We're going to talk about fall tillage. And something that has not been done on this channel since 2022. Let me go outside and we'll talk about it. Let's go look at something real quick. So let's talk about this tool right here. This right here is a Genesis Tillage 2, it's a Gen-Till 2 spike aerator. So, what exactly does this tool do? Well, basically, these tines are basically, an aerator, pokes holes in the ground which allow air to move through there. It helps break up compaction without doing deep ripping. It's a good tool. We loved it. But, one issue, these tines were real short. So, I was like, well, what do we do? So we looked at price on new tines. It's gonna be like 10 grand to do this whole machine. This is like an 18-foot tool. We bought it brand new in 2006, so we've owned it since new. And it's been a great machine, but it's gonna cost quite a bit to do it, so we just couldn't really afford to do that right now. So we had to find some way to make it usable again. But as you can see, that didn't happen. But we did find something though. And it's currently out in the field working. And I'm going to go show you guys the tool right in a few minutes here. But it's basically, it's another one of these. Let's go look at it. All right, folks. I'm out here in the bean field. There's the cornfield that we seeded rye on in disc a little while back. This is the bean ground. This is the end that had more weeds on it. So he is currently starting on this field. He got the small chunk across the road done already. So it's a pretty fast tool. So here he comes. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see this new piece of equipment. Well, nowhere near new. It's used, extremely weathered, but a new to us piece of equipment. So here you go. So there's a bare spot right there. Here's a bare spot. And this is the job that it's doing. And here it is. The Genesis Tillage 1, Series 1. 21-foot Gen-Till. This is the job it does. It basically pokes big old holes in the ground and twists the soil up, which allows air to move through. It also allows residue to break up faster. And it doesn't do a ton of damage though. It actually leaves the soil pretty well intact, like the roots are still connected. So he's gonna make another pass here. Yes, we are back into gen-tilling again. Something we've wanted to do for years. It's been like 3 years since we've done it, as I explained a little bit ago. And we found that for a very, very good price. Well, picked it up. So that right there is going to help. It should help us quite a bit. We're going to see how it turns out next year with compaction reduction and just the ability to help the soil also dry out faster too when it comes to getting into the field if we have like a wet spring or something. But no, this stuff's working up very nicely. But yeah, basically that's the job it does. Go back, I have a video back in 2022 when we were running the other Gen-Till on, I think, this same ground actually. So go back and watch that. Yeah, so it's been a while. Yeah, that one is a few feet wider. The main frame of it is wider. It's got a different design of tine, individually bolted on instead of cast iron slid on tines. So that's a Gen-Till 1. Our other one's a Gen-Till 2. Basically the same frame. A few differences we have noticed, but still a good machine. So yeah, he's gonna keep working on this, and I'll bring you guys back out in a little bit and see some more, maybe when the sun goes down so there's not so much shadow. All right, guys, it's the next day. He's finishing up with bean ground. He's doing the ends on this big field. He did pretty much all this last night and a little bit of it today, but he's getting her finished up, and I'm going to show you this. And then maybe by the next time he's able to do this, it'll be a few days. We got the oat ground we got to do. It's now clover. The clover ground needs to be gen-tilled, but we got to spread a bunch of loose hay and straw fines, and it would have been spoilage off of all the bales from rebaling. So we got to do that first, and then we will gen-till that ground. But we'll worry about that later. But today's project is getting this done. He's gonna get it done. He's gotta take off. He's got something he's gotta go do. So get back to this soon. Yeah, looks like she's doing a very nice job. right, folks, as part of the last field pass of the year, he's currently finishing up working up this clover ground. Well, not working up, aerating it with the Gentill. As you can see, I'm gonna turn the camera on. I know it's kind of getting kind of dark. I'm gonna show you what it's doing here. So what we're able to achieve is the plants are still rooted, but we're poking holes everywhere and just kind of loosening stuff up a bit. That will allow air and water to get in there to help break up compaction and let more moisture down into the subsoil. So that is what it's doing. It's doing a great job. You can hardly tell it's even tilling this field, but it is. Like right there, you can see the black blocks of dirt. Not here. This is where this spot has not been tilled, but this has been tilled. It's pretty neat. But yeah, that's kind of what it's doing to clover ground. The bean ground, it tills that a little bit more than this, just because the stuff there is not green and there's not as much plant material. So, but it's working. It's working. So he'll probably he'll have this done tonight. He doesn't have a ton left to do, so that's good. There's the edge of the field right over there. Just that rock pile. He can move pretty fast with this thing. Well, that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.